Man, it dang old complicated, you know, man. It's like a dang old Rubik's Cube, man. You like talking about it, blue, red, man, then you get to one side, and then you like mess it up the other side, man.
So I'm standing by what I said before. Fortuna did not flop by any means whatsoever, but it seems to have left a lot of people really conflicted, to say the least. See, now that the hype wave has pretty much died down and everyone's pretty settled into the update, you would think a lot of people's opinions have just about solidified by now and are pretty much confirmed or not if they like the update or not. But as I keep browsing the comment section of other YouTubers' videos and visiting the forums here and there, I see that the overall reception is pretty mixed. Like, the community isn't split about whether it sucks or if it's good or bad or not like it usually is. More so, the overall community just seems to be a bit undecided, if anything. Like, very few people can really give me a solid answer if they really like the update or not. Even the more upbeat and lenient YouTubers, aka the complete opposite of me, have a more constant, it's a really good update, but kind of tone to them. Best example I can give you is that kind of tone you hear from someone that wanted a turkey sandwich, but you give them a ham sandwich instead. And they don't want to sound rude or ungrateful, so they just kind of sit back and eat it and say thanks begrudgingly. Everyone's happy the update's here, everyone's trying to enjoy it the best way they can, but it just sounds like everyone's kind of like not that satisfied with it. Personally, I got what I expected from the update. I basically expected Plains of Eidolon 2.0. Fortuna is miles better than the Plains, but it's not like that was a really high bar to jump to begin with. I knew DE was going to pull the usual stops to test players' patience, locking content behind time gates, standing caps slowing player progression, repetitive bounty missions that don't really reward anything, and overall just a really, really big room, but with like 7 interesting things in it this time. Now I'm not trying to sound like a kid going, I told you so, but this is kind of the exact reason why I don't ever get excited for anything. Now, of course, there's still a whole lot of plans for the update. It's not like this is it and it's over. I'm sure DE has all kinds of tricks up their sleeves planning for the future. But I mean, let's be completely real here, guys. This is the bulk of what we're getting from this update. Everything we have, everything we're seeing right now, this is the update. Everything else is just frosting to the cake. The very, very bland but okay cake. Unless the Tower of Prophet's gonna turn into like a giant robot or one of these giant Orcan structures with some kind of crazy lore story element behind it. This is really just Plains 2.0. At least DE seems to be adding some extra effort into it this time. But how much, and for how long, that's what you gotta ask. Railjack is in development, ETA, who knows. Spider Robot boss battle should be here probably within a year. We're gonna have to wait and see if that's actually something interesting or if it just becomes Eidolon's Part 2. And Melee 3.0 has been delayed till next year. I've been taking my time, going through the update at my own pace, going as fast or slow as the standing cap will allow me to go. But I've just about done and got everything I decided to do and get. Which likely means people who've been playing the update non-stop have likely already run out of stuff to do. And that's basically the core issue I'm seeing here. All Fortuna brought was more stuff to farm and grind for. The kick guns are powerful, so they're at least worth your time. MOA companions are basically walking sentinels, so take for that what you will. Floofs? I won't lie, I like the floofs. They're really easy to get and they're adorable. Best thing to come out of the update in my opinion. K-drives, I'll put it this way. If I'm in no rush and I have tons of time to kill, K-drives are fun and cool to mess around with. But when I'm running bounties and I got places to be and corpus to kill, Arcwing is the obvious choice of transportation. There's really not much else I can say about Fortuna because there's nothing really left of Fortuna to talk about. The mining and fishing is essentially the same, just with different mechanics. And overall, there's really just not that much to really bring people who are on the fence of even downloading the game back. Now, a lot of people like to throw the, well, how would you fix it, Mr. Know-It-All card. Well, you see, that's the problem, is that there's really nothing to fix, technically. It's a technical problem with a technical solution that they don't really want to do for obvious reasons. The problem is sustainable content, which this has not delivered. The solution would be add sustainable content, but that's going to take time and resources that DE has probably already expanded just to getting this update started. Fortuna came and delivered, and that's it. We got what we asked for, we got what we were shown, and there's really nothing else that can be done with it besides adding to it. A lot of people were expecting this update to be some kind of giant, big, mechanical overdrive to the game, but no, not by any means. Warframe is still a chore to get into for new players. It still has no endgame for veterans, and for everyone in between, it's just another update. Again, my expectations were low to non-existent, so overall the update did nothing but impress me. But a lot of people were really honestly expecting Fortuna to be like the ultimate game changer the game's desperately needed for a while. This update was supposed to bring back the veterans and bring in a whole ocean of new players. Active player count was supposed to hit the millions. For a good bundle of my friends, Fortuna was going to be the deciding factor if they kept Warframe installed or not. But in the end, it was a good update that was just that, a good update. Nothing game-changing, nothing burningly significant, just a nice addition to the game. And that's it. In the end, Warframe was still just the same game it was a month ago, now with a new open world. So before I start sounding like a broken record, I'm just gonna say, I want to ask all of you who overhyped Fortuna and had your expectations through the roof, what did you expect? I'm the Reaper Hunter. I'll catch you all later.